I were watching 60 Minutes, and it was a special about Facebook, which you are probably watching this on Facebook now. And in this special, it details how information is both gathered by algorithms and how information is used to create information, and sometimes misinformation or redirectional information, or even information that would bring about some level of dysphoria or confusion. And that really is an important thing to remember. Just because a source looks authoritative doesn't necessarily mean that the information that they're giving is authoritative. Now, I know you know that. I know that. I'm simply saying these things in order to orientate our minds. Listen to what the Apostle Paul writes to the Corinthians. And I'm backing up a little bit and then I'm moving forward. But listen to what he says. Listen very, very carefully. And I was with you in weakness and in fear and much trembling, and my speech and my message were not in plausible words of wisdom, but in demonstration of the Spirit and of power, so that your faith might not rest in the wisdom of men, but in the power of God. Yet among the mature, we do impart wisdom, although it is not a wisdom of this age or of the rulers of this age, who are doomed to pass away, but we impart a secret, hidden wisdom of God, which God decreed before the ages for our glory. None of the rulers of this age understood this, for if they had understood it, they would have not crucified the Lord of glory. But as it is written, what no eye has seen, nor ear heard, nor heart of man imagined, what God has prepared for those who love him. These things God has revealed to us through the Spirit. For the Spirit searches everything, even the depths of God. Okay, so for today's devotional, and we'll return to this, but for today's devotional, notice the pronouns. We, us. Paul is referring to himself and the band of teachers that traveled with him. And that's essential. You see, what Paul says is that the secret, hidden wisdom of God, decreed before the ages for our glory, is something he as an apostle received from God. It's what the apostles, the appointed spokespersons of the Lord Jesus Christ, received from Christ. He goes on and he uses the pronoun us, right? And so he's referring to himself and those who are traveling with him as apostolic teachers. The source of our authoritative information is not our own hearts, and it's not our own minds, and it's not our own understanding. Proverbs 3 says, trust in the Lord with all your heart, lean not to your own understanding. We believe that the Apostle Paul and the apostles that wrote the New Testament indeed impart to us the wisdom of God that we would not know any other way. The mysterious knowledge of things that unless God had revealed it to these men, we would never know it. That's our source of wisdom. That's our source of knowledge. And it's not like anything the world can even touch or malign or do away with. And that's a wonderful blessing to have.